Unfortunately, after the death of this teenager's parents, it is his neighbor who is taking care of him as a mother and father. After the death of his parents, he spends most of his time with the older women and elders who are his neighbors. As a result, this young boy started getting closer to the old ladies of his neighborhood. Because of this, he has a desire to make love with all the old neighbors, especially this old woman. Hello, my dear family, peace be with you. Today I have brought you the most popular movie called The Hand of God, which was released in 2021. My family, please help us by liking the video. Without wasting time, let's go to the movie.
Yes!
The movie starts in a very crowded area. A woman in a white dress was seen with a number of people crowding around, waiting for the bus to arrive. Soon after, a man wearing sunglasses and neat clothes arrived with his car and greeted the woman. Patricia then approached him and asked who he was. Then the man told her that he was Saint Januarius, but Patricia was still surprised how he knew her name. But Santo told Patricia that the bus would not come. Even though Patricia had been waiting for a long time, Santo wanted to take her home with him and Luigi Nocera if she wanted to go. At first, Patricia said no to Santo's offer because she didn't know him. But then Santo said that Patricia couldn't have kids, and he could explain how she could have kids with her husband, Franco. When Patricia heard this, she was excited and agreed to go in the car. Instead of telling Patricia how she could have kids, Santo took her somewhere, and it turned out he was bringing her to his home. Santo then took Patricia to a room that looked full of beautiful lights. Then she was surprised when a little monk showed up. Santo explained his reasons and asked the little monk to come closer to Patricia. Then the little monk put a piece of paper in Patricia's bag. After that, Santo asked her to bow and kiss the little monk's head for good luck. But something awkward happened when she leaned down to kiss the little monk's head. Santo suddenly grabbed Patricia's lower back and turned her head towards him. Patricia didn't get home until 10 o'clock at night, and her husband Franco was already waiting for her by the front door. Then Patricia quickly said that the bus she usually took was running late. Franco looked in Patricia's bag and found proof that she was playing with Santo. Franco was angry, so he slapped Patricia, which led to a fight at home. Patricia ran away, went into a room, and locked the door. In the room, she told her older sister Maria Shisa the news that her husband was going to kill her. Soon after, Maria Shisa, her husband Severio, and their son Fabietto came to Patricia's house. When they got there, the house was a mess, and Patricia had a cut on her nose. Patricia says she met a saint and got invited to see a little monk. Franco keeps calling his wife a prostitute and cursing at her. Severio then tries to speak with Franco, who denies that Patricia is a prostitute but rather that she is ill. The doctor claims that Patricia's sadness is worsening since she is childless. What if it's true that his Aunt Patricia met a little monk? Fabietto asks abruptly. However, Severio, his father, chastises him. When the Chisa family gets back home, Maria and Fabietto discuss the Baroness. Fabietto asks Maria if she has ever been to the Baroness's house because he thinks it's really odd. Then, at a big family dinner, it was obvious that Severio's large family came together and talked to each other. While Maria appeared to support Mrs. Gentile was supposed to take an oath today because everyone knew she was the most unpleasant woman in Naples. During the family dinner, people could be seen having long conversations about her. Soon, at night, a woman suddenly calls their home. Maria is very angry when she learns that her husband is still talking to Mrs. Villa, his co-worker, after spending many years together. Fabietto came out of the room and saw what was happening. His mother, Maria, was playing with a ball, but there were tears in her eyes. Marcino carried his little brother back to bed, leaving their mom to deal with her feelings by herself. The next day, Fabietto saw his dad, who was working. His father said he couldn't celebrate his son's birthday because he had to work, and his mother Maria was upset with him. So she told her son to have a birthday party with his friends. But Fabietto said he didn't have any friends. Severio gave his son a birthday gift. He bought a ticket for a soccer game. One night, Fabietto was in the park when his brother, Marcino, came to get him. He told Fabietto that their mom and dad were in the hospital. When they got to the hospital, the doctor said there was a carbon monoxide leak in their home. This caused their mother to die immediately, and their father was taken to the hospital but couldn't be saved. The doctor said that Saverio wrote a will for his kids, asking them not to make fun of Mari. Marcino was only able to cry, while Fabietto, who showed no emotion, wanted to see them one last time. But the doctor wouldn't let him, and that made him really angry in the hospital. At the funeral, everyone shared their sympathy. A few days later, Fabietto saw Patricio. Fabietto told her that he couldn't cry. Patricio then asked what Fabietto wanted to be when he grew up. He said his dream was to be a movie director. When they got home, Baronessa asked Fabietto to come to her house. In there, it seemed like Baronessa was helping Fabietto grow up and become a responsible man. She told Fabietto to picture the woman he liked while they were being intimate. When he was done, Fabietto said that next time he would go to Baronessa's house. But soon, the middle-aged woman told him to go away, saying her job of teaching life lessons was done. Fabietto was then able to do it with ladies his own age. Fabietto appears to develop feelings for a woman called Giulia while seeing a play. He keeps a close eye on Giulia till she departs with her pals. One time, Fabietto's family went on a trip to an island. There, he thought about the times he spent with his mom and dad. But Fabietto didn't feel comfortable and wanted to go home. In the city, Fabietto is watching a movie in the theater that has scenes he saw being filmed. After that, Fabietto watched a play that Giulia was in. But someone in the audience, a famous director named Capuano, booed her, and it made Giulia cry as she walked off the stage. Fabietto ran after Giulia to help her. But when he got there, Giulia was already being hugged by a man. Fabietto tried to catch up with the director because he couldn't find Giulia. Fabietto told Capuano that he looked up to him. He couldn't believe that Capuano had the nerve to speak critically at a theater event. He didn't know that at theater shows, the audience could share their opinions and be critical. Capuano replied that it wasn't possible, but he wanted to do what he liked because he believed in freedom. Fabietto shared how his view on life caught his attention. Capuano shared some advice about making movies for free. After talking a lot, he told Fabietto not to go to Rome and asked him to make a film together. But Fabietto decided to leave while Capuano was busy swimming at the beach. He didn't seem very happy about his team's win this time. Before he chose to go to Rome, he visited his favorite aunt, Petrizia, who was staying in a mental hospital. On the way to Rome, Fabietto saw a little monk standing at the train station. He lifted the hood of his car and waved at Fabietto. The movie ends here. Please, my family, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.